This will be big. Diablo's birthday is around the corner and they just announced a new event, the March of the Goblins. Let's talk about the anniversary and also a bit about how much Diablo has changed in the past year, and at the end how it completely changed my life as a creator. Don't forget to drop your favorite Diablo 4 memories in the comments below. Now let's celebrate the Diablo anniversary with the March of the Goblins. And it's coming in two parts. From June 16 to 30th is March of the Goblins. Then there's free gifts in the shop from June 6 to 12th, claim until June the 20th. And then there's a part 2 called Mother's Blessing. First, to kick off the celebrations for Diablo 4, claim a free cosmetic gift from the shop from June 6 to 12th. Fear not, you will have until the 20th to claim all of these gifts. Which means don't worry if you have to go away for a few days. We should have enough for horses. Has someone said horses again? And we're getting good. I want that sword. Yeah, I think the sword is something for my rogue, because I'm a recent rogue aficionado now. And also for the necromancer who's playing quite some swords recently. But that scythe is also not to be. Honestly, is that a scythe, a hammer, an axe? Mace? Can it be a scythe? Now, how will the March of the Goblin work? There are whispers of increased treasure goblins in the area. They've been worked into a fervor because it seems they're hoarding and dropping even more than usual. Now this kind of reminds me of a Diablo 3 memory where I jumped into a portal and suddenly there were treasure goblins everywhere, and I loved it. That was happy times. From June 6th to 13th, increased treasure goblin activity will be present across Sanctuary, with Horadric scholars foretelling the contents of their greed-filled bags rumored to be richer than ever before. And what you're getting is called a Greater Treasure Bag. A backpack full of item power 925 treasure left behind by a slain treasure goblin. So probably standard loot plus a bigger treasure bag. Now, since everything can have greater affix items than is actually not useless, because usually some of these events are kind of like, why would I even bother? But since everything at this point can really have that greater affix, and Diablo trade is a thing where you can trade items for 400, up to billions of money. Yes, I have a friend who's made 2 billion already from 2 items. Kind of scam that you have to trade for money, but it's available. And then part 2 of the event is Mother's Blessing Anniversary Edition. You might have heard about Mother's Blessing already in the past. Earn experience at 25% and gold at 50% increased rate. This anniversary celebration of Mother Blessing will last 10 days in total. The important part about this is that the fleeting gift of Mother's Blessing grants 25% boost to experience is multiplying with everything else. So you have that 25% boost. Plus your seasonal blessing of 20%. You're going to drink an elixir of fortitude, or rather precision, for that 8% increase. And lastly, you can craft anti-venom for another 8% increase. Yes, that stacks with the other potion. And on top of that, you could be using an incense for plus 5% bonus experience more. If you don't have the bonus potion yet, you go into the bottom left of the map to get a cool, and right here at this spawn is the quest giver. I think it's called some rare herbs potion brewing. The dude has a quest for you for that potion. And this blessing is double interesting. Not only can we get every class to 100, no, you could do the whole Wolf's Honor questline again, as I have done with my rogue, and you could claim yourself another Resplendent Spark. Yep, that's the same thing here at the very end. This is going to give me another Resplendent Spark. Oh, and all these boss materials, well, I just got them from doing the questline again. I mean, this is a bunch of Duriels, this is a bunch of Andariels as well, and all of that for free. But I even got my 2 Stygian stones. If I'm not mistaken, there's even more Stygian stones in there. Ta-da! Level up your characters. Now, this doesn't sound like the craziest event ever, but it's literally a for free update. And don't forget, there should also be the mid-season update coming. Not sure what we can really expect from a season without a mechanic. Maybe the Iron Wolf thing is going to be hashed further out. I hope this is not meant to be the mid-season update. Now to how much has Diablo changed though in 1 year? And if you think back last year when we started playing the game, you essentially beat the campaign. Then you grinded your renown up and also went for every single altar of Lilith. And guess what? They wanted to reset that progress on the altars of Lilith and make us do it again. For season 1, you did actually have to do the renown again. So every season 1 player remembers having to do this at least twice. The altars of Lilith, luckily, they locked in that we didn't have to do them ever again. But if you haven't done them yet, do it, because it's permanent stat boost that you need for your Paragon boards to get all the nodes upgraded. And there's even 5 Paragon points hidden in there. Plus, once you have the renown done, you have the permanent skill point boost and the paragon point boost as well. So get that done too. But that was what we had. Then you could kill Uber Lilith, or you could just simply do your tier 100 dungeons. Now keep in mind though that old tier 100 dungeons, they were crazy. They were like Abattoir Zur tier 20 or something that direction. Things just like everything one hit you. Everything. They just looked at you and you died. Like they turned around and you're dead. And the teleporters, they teleported on you and instantly killed you. Nowadays, a Nightmare tier 100 dungeon is an old tier 70. So just put that into perspective to what you had before. It was quite fun because it was actually something to grind for. Oh, and remember that Helltide that's active right now always, finally? Well, that just had an hour where it wasn't there, and then it was there, and then it wasn't there for an hour 15, and then it came back, and then over the hour, the chests reset, so you could farm more chests if you... Huh? Yeah. It was certainly a different experience as the game just rolled out, and we have gone a long way from Malignant Tunnel to the Blood Harvest to Arcane Tremors, and now Season 4 with the Loot Reborn. I think it was a good journey. It felt a bit like a beta. I would call this rather the 2.0 version than the real 1.0 release, and further seasons are going to have all these improvements now and hopefully everything we learned. Now, on a side note, what did Diablo do for me as a creator? Did it save my life, my channel? Did it make me rich? No, but it gave me perspective. It gave me a mindset shift. Because before I used to do Warzone content, and I really felt stuck having to do all these loadout videos. The problem is you do one of these loadout videos and they're useless after 1 day or 2 days. And people don't even watch them anymore. And the great mindset shift that Diablo gave me is, why not make content that's always good? I mean, these are my popular videos, and that is 2 years ago with 2 million views. One of my best videos ever. I've never made a better one. But this is also a Helltide video from 11 months ago that people are still watching today, even though it's outdated. And then there's a Season 3 level video that people still watch to date. And this goes on and on. Elden Ring, Lies of P, Something for Once Human, everything. Guides that last. Guides that are evergreen. Guides that can help you throughout all the time. And not only Diablo related. We had Stellar Blade, No Rest for the Wicked, Dragon's Dogma, Last Epoch, Lies of P, Starfield. For all these interesting game releases, good guides to guide you. And hopefully make your games easier, more fun, and bring joy to you. Shout out to everyone who's here for the whole journey, who's dropping by the live streams, which are, by the way, happening daily on Twitch and over here on YouTube, with various topics, trying out different new builds, playing through games, new releases, all that kind of stuff. Now, if you're still here and you would like to check out the very new Rogue, that's absolutely incredible. I hated Rogue before. Then go watch that because you'll love it. Enjoy. Thank you for being with me.